And the most beautiful thing that I think comes out of this is something very, very simple. Healthy, happy, and Frum. So I learned this as Maslow's hierarchy of needs. A person has to have shelter and food and clothes. Otherwise, it doesn't matter what else they have in their life. So once a person has their basic needs taken care of, then they're working on their emotional needs and trying to build and rebuild their relationship. And once a person has the support of their loved ones, then they can move on to the more beautiful things that life has to offer. Once they're healthy and happy, they can move on to self-actualization, or what we would call true ruchnius, true spirituality, real, authentic Frumkeit. But it's impossible to skip steps there. If a person isn't happy, they might be wearing a rekel and a hat, but it's bound to fall off at some point. If a person isn't healthy, there's no real happiness that will evaporate. We know that just like when people use drugs and alcohol, that's chaye shoah, it doesn't last, it's not worth anything. There has to be a true buildup of healthy, happy, and Frum. And this is what Rav Schwartz said, is that there are times to be machmir, should we be holding at that level? But for the vast majority of people who are not, that's just a recipe for disaster. The goal has to be healthy, happy, and Frum in order to create a sustainable human being. And in the end, that's our goal, pru. Just as Rav Hirsch said, Rav Shimon, from the last talk that we gave. It's not enough to have children. We have to raise them to carry on Hashem's mission. Healthy, happy, and Frum.